Congratulations to the class of 2020, who have faced more challenges than I expected. Not many can say they graduated during a global pandemic. I hope everyone is staying as safe and as healthy as they can in these difficult times. It almost feels like we've been working on a coding project for about 4 years, and just when you think you're finished, you hit run, and you get the biggest error you've ever seen in your life, and maybe your entire computer crashes. Computer science can be an intense field, and it can often feel like we're competing against each other. But I have seen incredibly innovative hackathon projects and group projects put together with teamwork and help from mentors or TAs. Your projects have tackled problems as large as global warming and as specific as the UMass PVTA. We can do more together, and by supporting each other, we can better solve the problems we see today, as well as the ones that we'll face in the future. I've found that helping a friend and working together can sometimes mean the difference between giving up on your dream and achieving your goals. I didn't start in the College of Information and Computer Sciences. I didn't start an informatics major. I didn't even find the major on my own. My best friend showed it to me, and as soon as she described it, I knew I was hooked. It sounded like everything I wanted to try, but most of all, it enabled me to ask questions and search for answers that I could prove with hard data and statistics. Despite my fascination with the major, the classes were not easy. I was entirely new to coding and felt completely outnumbered, not only by those with experience, but by those of the opposite gender. In most classes, I could count the number of girls on my fingers. When I failed a class, I thought that was the end, that every sexist comment I heard about girls was true, that I wasn't good enough. I thought about quitting, but my advisor wouldn't let me. My friends wouldn't let me. They told me to try again. They pushed me back onto my feet and surrounded me with encouragement, help, patience, and reminded me to believe in myself. I came back to ace that class, and have refused to let myself think of giving up, not when I know I'm capable of more. I know I am enough, that I have friends, teachers, and an entire community to support me. I cannot thank them enough for believing in me, even when I doubted myself. We owe our teachers, advisors, and staff a huge thank you for rising above expectations to continue to offer their support and guidance remotely, at a time when perhaps it matters more than ever. I also owe special thanks to my parents for always supporting me no matter what my major was, or even when they didn't quite understand what informatics was. I'm so proud to be graduating with a class as talented and as determined as the class of 2020. Failure didn't stop me, as it hasn't stopped any of you. I'm sure most of you have experienced failure before, whether it was failing a class, a test, or not being able to finish a project on time. But you have also extended your hand and knowledge to help your peers overcome their challenges and setbacks. By helping study for a test or volunteering at a hackathon, no matter how big or small it was, you made a difference by offering to help. All of you will one day experience failure again at some point in your future. But remember that we are the class that didn't let a global pandemic stop us from graduating. We have an entire community here ready to help push us to our feet every time we falter. If you or any of your friends forget that, remind them. Extend your hand again and help them remember how far they've come, how hard they've worked, and that together we can overcome any failure or setback. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2020.